Hi all, so today we will talk about a new topic that's called cloudrun. So what is cloudrun we will talk about later. Let's talk about the use case of this part. Let's say if you have to host a dynamic website or you have to get into the backend services. So earlier we have one service which is known as app run, which is flexible and standard. There are two different services that we usually do it for the similar kind of work, but it has some pros and cons. So what Google did, they get the advantage of this both the tool in App Engine, and that is your flexible and standard, and design a new tool that is known as what cloudrun. This is how the cloudrun come in the picture. It is not that much matured, but yes, it is a good tool which is more versatile and more flexible, productive than your App Engine. And now if you have that experience to work with the App Engine and using a cloudrun, it is far better than that what we were using previously. So it is a combination of flexible and standard, what the benefits we are getting into the App Engine. Okay, so let's talk about what is the use case first and how it works in there. So mainly it can be used in the web services, okay, like back office administration, can be helpful for the data processing, all right. Mainly if you see about the cloud storage data transformation coming to the BigQuery, so that can benefit. Web services including that website deployment, you have a web application or app engine, like we have a app related services, so here we can use the service can give you the better advantage and more productivity. Web services, if you talk about REST API backend, like if you are using any RESTful backend API to provide current view of your application data or separate front end or backend development teams, so this tool can be helpful for that. Another one is called automation. It is being used for the scheduled document generation. So like you have a monthly job can be scheduled with cloud scheduler of generating invoices using Google Cloud services, and you have some kind of containers containing custom binaries, so where you can deploy the cloudrun. So it can help you, and it is able to run a PDF generation tool in a serverless way. So these are the many services you will find it in the cloudrun. So today we will do a quick practical with some basic template, or you can say the basic service of your cloudrun. So what you have to do, you have to go and search your cloudrun. Okay, all right. So I have already enabled the API. If you're opening this service first time, it will ask you to enable the API, so you can do that. And if you have a deploy container or GitHub, okay, many functionalities being there, custom domains being there. So for today we will create a quick basic service using cloudrun. So let me go and click onto the create service. So here you have a three different the services to use the cloudrun using Docker Hub or artifact registry. The default one is this, or else in a GitHub. Mainly we use to work called cloudrun in a GitHub, and you can write some other functions using the cloud function. Okay, so let me go with the first service, that is Docker Hub. So I will select, you have to select the URL, that URL of web application or some URL you have, then you can do it. But for today's video we are going to work with the sample container. Okay, we'll test it. So this, you have to click onto the sample container and it will come. So this lesson, it is clearly mentioned it should be HTTP request for port, and the default port number is 8080. Okay, now let's give the service name my cloud. Okay, and reason, let me go with the default one. Okay, so here you have allow unauthentication. So I'm not putting any authentication rules in there, so I'm just going with the allow authentication invocation, because it will accept all the requests which being used. And the billing requested based, so charge when only processing. So there are certain conditions where you can make the changes. So as of now we are going with the default features. Auto scaling, yep, that, let me go ahead. Ingress, allow direct to all the services. Okay, and right. If you see that the pricing, if you're using the free tier, it is coming here. If you're concerned about the pricing, how it works, you can go and check it from there. Currently, if you're using the free tier, it will be completely free. And yeah, so a basic service, it's a cloudrun, setting this, and I'm using the free sample container to run this cloudrun service, and simply click on create. It will take some time. Okay, so creating services, setting IAM policy because authentication was there, creating a revision, and now routing the traffic which you have. So it's ready. And if you want to see this service, what it created on the sample container, you can simply click onto this URL. Okay, before moving to this URL, let me just brief you about this container. Okay, so this container request timeouts 300 second, MH port, build, right, whatever I just passed and whatever not just skip, it take the default service. So let me just show you, yeah, a sample service. It's running a container image to your cloudrun. A basic understanding of cloudrun, you know, not cloudrun, your a basic container. What is container? What is image? I guess we have a video already in Google Kubernetes Engine. You can, if you are new into this, then please refer this that video to get understanding of container and image. All right, so this is a quick demo how to use the cloudrun service with the sample container. So thank you, and just you see that how easy to run a service using the cloudrun, and here I use the sample container. And also of course it's very basic. So if you have a GitHub and you want to use GitHub service using the cloudrun, we'll see in the next video. Hey, don't forget to download our app for access to free courses and interactive quizzes. Stay connected with us on social media for updates and free content. See you next time. Happy learning.